What's good? This is Soul Sobriety with another review for you guys today. And today, I know you're probably wondering, why does he have 4 pairs of Concords? Everybody knows what a Concord looks like. There's been millions of videos on Concords, Concord this, Concord that, Holy Grail, oh my gosh, I want me a pair of Concords, da 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 da. Well, the reason is because one of these shoes is not like the other. You can't tell from the front, but upon looking at the rear of the shoe, it is very easy to detect which one of these shoes is not like the other. So if you look at the shoe on the left, you'll notice this is the release pair of the Concords, which were released back in 2011 around Christmas. So let's see what we can get you guys to see that. All right, and this is the 45 sample pair, which was never released. Very hard to get your hand on these. You know, basically, it's pretty much damn near impossible. So let's get into the shoe. It's pretty much the same as the Concord, with a few differences. And you know, if you don't have a pair of Concords, you probably won't know the differences. But if you look at the soles, they have that Concord icy blue on it. I'm not sure if the Jordan brand was looking to release these and just decided, hey, you know what, we're not going to change the shoe. But if you look at, you can see on the carbon fiber that it has the same type of carbon fiber that was on the release pair. So that nothing has changed there. The pods are the same. But once you get up to the top of the shoe and the back of the shoe, that is where you can really see the differences. The Air Jordan is on the 3rd spacing, which is where it should be. Now let's look inside the shoe. If you look here, let's see if you guys can see that. It says sample, property of Nike, not for resale. All right, so that right there is the main difference. If you don't see that inside this shoe, or you know, I've actually seen some replicas of this shoe. I don't know who the heck is making a replica of a 45 sample, which is kind of stupid, but the shoestrings are like super thin. The spacing is like up on the 4th, halfway down. You know, like it's just like really. The carbon fiber, basically the telltale sign of seeing a replica is this carbon fiber. On the replicas, they're going to use like a checkerboard print. It's just going to be like a piece of plastic with checkerboards on it. So that would be one of your main things. And just basically the quality of the shoe. If you pick the shoe up and it's really light, really flimsy, you know, you have whatever. And you know, I also have a lot of people who are telling me, hey, you know, replicas, you know, if you got a pair of Concords and you bought them and they've been out since this and they don't have yellowing, they're fake. Well, let me tell you something. These, as well as 20 other pair I have upstairs in the condo, were bought from stores. These were bought from Nike.com. I have 2 more pair that were bought from Nike.com, and I also have pair that were bought from around Miami, some that were bought in Columbia, South Carolina. And let me show you something. You see that? Perfectly icy. The reason being is because we don't take our shoes out. Like, what's the need? Like, other than giving you guys a video, there's no need for me to go in every week and look at this shoe and take it out and basically mess it all up. So we leave the shoes in the boxes to keep them their pristine colorway, keep everything the same, so that when you guys buy the shoe, nothing is messed up on it. Also, another thing, when you're doing, whatever to your shoes, trying to protect them, whatever, do not use Armor All. Like, you hear people like sneaker connoisseurs telling you, hey, I use Armor All to protect my shoes. I put it on the icy bottom. I put it on leather. That's the worst thing you can do. If you talk to any detailer, and this is a car detailer, like any car detailer who's good, like anybody, they'll tell you Armor All is the worst thing you can do for your car. Plastic, anything, don't use Armor All. Like, Armor All is like the poor man's, the poor man's detailing stuff. It'll give you a shine, but what it does to leather is it seeps in, it blocks the pores, and it breaks down the proteins that hold the leather together. So then what's going to happen is you're going to get a breakdown on your nice new leather shoes. So when you look in your box, you're going to have a disintegrated leather shoe, or you're going to have wherever you put the Armor All on is going to start to discolor. Basically, the best thing you can do, if you have some shoes that are just basically holy grails and you want to baby them, there's a product called Leatherique. Leatherrique. They use that for basically doing Rolls Royce restorations, high class Ferraris. Basically, what that's going to do is that's going to plump your leather up, and then you're going to use the Rejuvenator to plump it up, and then, or the Pristine Clean to clean it, and then the Rejuvenator to plump it back up to its original finish. It doesn't have any oils in it. Basically, just stay away from oils, stay away from petroleums, stay away from silicates too. Also, if you want to protect, basically, if you're gonna wear this pair, if you're gonna wear your shoes, I did an Instagram on a product called Never Wet, Neverwet. It's made by Rust-Oleum. It's a company called Ross Technologies. They teamed up with Rust-Oleum, and it's a product called Never Wet. Now, this stuff is amazing, but the only thing about Never Wet is you can't get it on anything other than white mesh. So if you put the Never Wet on your Concord, make sure that you only put it on this part. Cover the black Jordan Jumpman. Cover that. Cover this, because what happens is when you get Never Wet on black, it adds an opaque finish, so it adds a haziness to it, so it'll turn that black into like a grayish, like basically it adds like a mistiness to it, and you don't want that. But on your white, on the white portion of Concords, man, like nothing will stick to it. They have some videos, check that out. But like I said, these are the Jordan 45 samples. Have them in a size 12 and also a size 9. So holla at us, make us an offer. We will put them on eBay probably in the next week or so. This pair is already on eBay. I'll probably be putting a few more pair on eBay, just depending on how I feel. If you guys are in the DC, Maryland area, come out to SneakerCon. We will be there September 13th, 2013. Soul Sobriety will be in the building. We're gonna have a lot of stuff for you guys. A lot of new releases, a lot of stuff that's not released. So just be on the lookout. All right.